Hello. Today my goal is to inform my audience about Bienville Plantation, a true sportsman's paradise. It is 4:30 in the morning and your alarm has just sounded. You quickly rise knowing that breakfast is awaiting you in the main lodge, and your fishing or hunting guide will meet you there shortly. There's no time to lie around. There's no time to be lazy because you're at Bienville Plantation. Today, I will talk to you about Bienville Plantation. We will look at Bienville's location, we'll look at the lodging and dining, and then we'll finish up with hunting and fishing opportunities that await you once you arrive at Bienville. Let us begin our Sportsman's Paradise adventure. Bienville Plantation is located just outside of White Springs, Florida. White Springs, Florida is approximately 15 miles northwest of Lake City, Florida, approximately 4 hours south of Atlanta, Georgia, and approximately 65 miles west of Jacksonville, Florida. Bienville Plantation is a 15,000-acre hunting and fishing paradise. The land was originally a phosphate mining area that has been reclaimed to the conditions that existed before the mining operation started. Of the 15,000 acres, there are 6,000 acres of nutrient-rich waters that are dedicated to trophy bass fishing, crappie fishing, bluegill fishing, as well as alligator hunting and duck hunting. There are also 9,000 acres of wooded or grasslands that are strictly dedicated to quail hunting, deer hunting, and trophy hog hunting. Now you've arrived at Bienville Plantation. You're on the property. Let's go ahead and look at the lodging and some of the food options that await you. When it comes to lodging, there are 5 cabins. Each cabin has 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, has a very well appointed interior, has a great outside deck that has a screened in porch for your enjoyment in the evenings. And all 5 of them sit on a lake, and they all have a dock. Inside of each cabin is 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, a full living room, and a full dining room. The interior of the cabins are very well appointed, as you can see here. There's a fireplace, there's cable TV, there's Wi-Fi, and plenty of areas to rest and relax after a long day on the water or out in the plains hunting. When it comes to dining at Bienville Plantation, the lodge at Bienville is a great place to relax. You can enjoy an incredible meal and some great camaraderie with other anglers or hunters that are there as well. Now, breakfast and lunch are served daily to all registered guests or daily hunters. It can be in the form of ordering from the menu or a buffet, just depending on the size of the party that's there for the day. Dinner is served nightly as well to all registered guests or registered daily or nightly hunters. Your dinner will include alcoholic beverages if you decide to partake. They have a full bar, and the dinners are incredible. Again, depending on how big your party is, it could be a buffet or it could be ordered from the menu. This is the lodge at Bienville Plantation. As you can see, there's plenty of seating. It'll hold up to 50 people for each dining. There's also a pool table. There's a jukebox in the back for your enjoyment. There's a nice living room set up with a full fireplace and a big screen TV for your enjoyment, and a place to hang out in the evening, again, after your full day on the water or out hunting. The type of food that you can get can be anywhere from frog legs for an appetizer to snail, escargot, calamari for appetizers, to your dinner entrees being such things as quail, any type of fish, filet mignon, you name it, they have it. It's a full-fledged kitchen, and they produce wonderful, wonderful meals. As you can see here, this is your typical setup for dinner. A salad, your meal, a dessert, and of course your wine if you so choose. This meal just happens to be quail that was harvested from the plantation. The incredible lodging and amazing food are enough for me a lot of times, but sometimes you still want to go out and either go hunting or fishing. Now, fishing and hunting at Bienville Plantation, according to Sean McNally in an article published on www.liveoutdoors.com, says Bienville Plantation has long been known as one of the country's premier fishing and hunting resorts that has accommodated everyone from your weekend angler to corporate retreats to professional anglers alike. They've also hosted their fair share of celebrity guests. Now, like I've said before, when it comes to fishing, there are 6,000 acres of private waters that are awaiting you at Bienville Plantation. You have a couple options when fishing here. You can purchase a lease for any one of the lakes and use your own boat, your own stuff, your own equipment, and then just enjoy yourself by yourself with your friends on the lake. Or you can hire a guide for the day and either do half day or full day fishing trips. Bass fishing at Bienville Plantation is the key. There's way too many to count 10-pound fish or larger that are caught annually out of any one of the lakes at Bienville Plantation. Here's a great example of a good friend of mine with a 12-pound largemouth bass that she literally caught off the back of the boat just after her husband put the boat in the water and was parking the truck. Now, Bienville Plantation has a strictly catch and release policy for largemouth bass. This helps the population of the bass grow larger and allows for people to catch more trophy-sized fish of 10 pounds or larger. The actual record for Bienville Plantation happens to be caught by a man named Randy Beatty Jr., who caught a 15.68-pound largemouth bass in 2008. Now, as far as fishing goes, bass fishing is not the only game in town. You also have crappie and bluegill or panfish that are regularly caught in the 2-pound size category or even just a little bit larger from time to time. Your crappie and your pan fishing, action-packed. You can fill a cooler. You can actually take crappie and panfish out, and you can clean up to 50 fish a day per person. That will provide for one heck of a fish fry with all of your friends. Now, according to www.bienville.com, which is Bienville Plantation's own website, whether you're looking for fast-flying Florida quail, or as we talked about earlier already, trophy bass, Bienville Plantation is the destination where all your dreams can come true. Quail hunting is conducted using guide dogs to help flush the quail out. There's morning and afternoon trips that are offered, and your harvest will be cleaned and packed on ice for your trip home when your day is done of hunting. A great photo for the quail hunting happens to be right here. As you can see in the picture, you can see the dog, and then you can see on the lower portion of this picture down here, you can see the quail. The dog has spotted the quail and will eventually roost that quail out of that small little grassy hole right there and allow the hunter to harvest that quail. Now, alligator hunting is the king right now. Everybody wants to go alligator hunting. Well, as far as Bienville Plantation goes, they get over 300 tags annually for alligator hunting. This will allow Bienville Plantation to harvest 300 alligators at least annually. Now, guided trips for alligator hunting can last from an hour to well over 8 hours. It just depends on your hunting skills. The typical alligator harvest, as far as size-wise goes, is anywhere from 8 feet in length to up to 13 feet in length. Now, as you can see here by the alligator boys, this is a 13-foot-long alligator that was harvested several years ago, over 750 pounds. These 3 young men were on the boat with their 3 fathers on the water with their 2 guides when they captured this magnificent creature. So, you've harvested your trophy alligator, you've caught your trophy bass, or you've killed a nice covey of quail. Your adventure, unfortunately, is over at Bienville Plantation. Now today I've told you about a sportsman's paradise that goes by the name of Bienville Plantation. I've explained where Bienville Plantation was located at in Florida. We talked about the great cabins for lodging, the amazing dining options, and we finished up with hunting and fishing. I can't wait to arrive back on the grounds at Bienville Plantation here in just a couple of weeks for our quail hunting trip and a little bit of early winter bass fishing. Thank you, and I hope you've enjoyed.